Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How's it going? Yeah, those dudes were cool. Somebody's playing with their shaggy dog up here on the grass. I'm gonna have to try to avoid that. Hope you're all having a great day. it's been uh, it's been rather interesting today so far. Yeah, I just went live on the fly, so I don't expect people to pop on in right away. People are probably just starting to get the notification. It still shows zero here on my end. Now we have two people on. Okay, people are starting to get the notifications. They can always go back and check out the replay. But, you know, I continue to see things that, see and hear things that I just could never have imagined would happen, especially on YouTube. We're on the internet. This is a video platform. This is like there are real people here. There are real people here, but this is an internet video platform, the largest internet video platform, probably the largest social media site in the world. I think YouTube's bigger than Facebook now. I think YouTube and Google, they own everything. And you know what, as they should. They worked hard and they built something amazing that we all use today. We use Google Maps. I mean, I use Apple Maps too, but I also have used Google Maps. You can't use Apple Maps unless you have an iPhone. Google Maps is great too. YouTube's owned by Google. It's been owned by Google, with the exception of the first year or so that they were in business, when they were started by a group of Stanford College kids out here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Hey, how's it going, Razor Edge? Welcome to the show. 14 people. Thank you so much for being here. God bless all of you. Wow, those are a bunch of gnats that flew in my face. I just, I continue to see things. I continue to see behaviors. Because I think really what people want, and I'm going to do a whole show on this, probably from the studio, maybe even as soon as tonight, if I have the energy, which I'm pretty tired because I got up early. Dawn had an in-home care appointment today, which lasted like 5 to 10 minutes because she's doing much better. Her vitals are good, and she's eating more, and she's doing fantastic. Dawn says hi to everyone. 20 people, thank you so much for being here. I just went live on the fly at the last minute. I'm only going to do a couple laps too because it's going to get dark in about an hour. And I want to go back home and have dinner and spend time with Dawn. And turn this off for a little while because I think what people really want out here is acceptance, okay? People want to be accepted. I mean, I would know that because when I was younger, that's all I wanted, right? I struggled with acceptance when I was younger, right? When I was in my teens and even in my early to mid 20s, I struggled with wanting to be accepted so badly by everyone. I would try so hard just to fit in. And when you try so hard to fit in, you fit in nowhere, right? You're called to try hard, right? Hey, GLM, how you doing? Hey, Noob King Nero, welcome to the show. I don't know about your comment there, bro. It's not making any sense or having any relevancy to the show, but welcome anyway. I mean, great to see you here, GLM. How's your day going? But I'm starting off this show by saying that, people really want to be accepted, in life in general, right? Not just on YouTube, but in life in general, right? But because YouTube is the largest social media platform and the largest video platform in the world, and everybody wants to be YouTube famous, everyone wants to be known, everybody wants more views than the other person, everyone wants to make more super chats and super stickers and super thanks and get more channel memberships and all that. Hey, Patty, I'm glad you're here. I haven't had time to respond to your email, but I'm going to share. I'm not going to, unless you put some stuff out there regarding what you sent me, I'm not going to be specific about how I address you, but I want to wish you the best. God bless you. God bless you, Patty. 30 people in the box, 4 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. And please share this out. Patty, you are a blessing. God bless you. I can't stop saying that. Yeah, I got your email, and yeah, only Don and I know about that, and okay, well, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to say anything, but I will get back to you later tonight or tomorrow. I'm glad you're here though, because you are a blessing. You're a good person. You're a humble person that sees things at face value and just wants to love everyone. That's all I've ever wanted to be, right? I'll post something because people know something's up. Well, that's up to you. Don't feel like you have to put something out there unless you want to, never feel forced to do anything. But you know how YouTube works. You know how this works. You've been a part of it long enough, and you get it. And if you don't say something, yes, people are gonna email you and call you, and that's why if something's up with myself or Don, I just go live half an hour. It could be at 3 a.m. for all I care, because I just don't want my phone blowing up or her phone blowing up, or emails and text messages and phone calls. You know how it goes, right? And we love you all, but we simply just can't answer 100 phone calls within the hour. Like, it's just overwhelming. I'll be okay, and I do have friends that pray, and that's all I can ask. Well, do me a favor, Patty. Please focus more on yourself than on us. I mean, you've done so much here already, and you've donated your time and your money. I mean, honestly, Patty, just take care of yourself. We're here for you. You don't need to do any more than you already have. It's like, I'm the kind of person, when someone gives as much as you give, and then you're dealing with something yourself, which again, we're not going to say anything obviously until you're ready to say something, but I feel tremendous guilt. That's just how I am. It's like, you're trying to make sure Don and I are okay, and the good people here are okay, and we want to make sure you're okay too. It's like, it's a two-way street. That's a great camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Patty's a wonderful woman. She has a great stream yesterday with Don. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was rebroadcasted again. Yeah, he got like over 1,000 views on Rumble doing it. I don't care. We didn't talk about it yesterday. I mean, we mentioned him a few times, but we didn't mention the rebroadcast. But that's okay. God will take care of him. And like I said, that YT Peacekeeper account he's using with the paid membership, I've reported that many times, and YouTube still just doesn't want to do anything about it. I mean, YouTube takes a while to get around to things. So, I mean, stealing my members-only content, that's something James, that I have to report. The other stuff I've let go. But, you buy a membership to rebroadcast my members-only content. And you've now done 3 streams. And here's the thing, dude. You deleted... James deleted the one where he attacked Dawn with MJ. But I downloaded it. I got it, James. I mean, I could always re-upload it, right? Just like you re-upload all my stuff, James. I could re-upload your stuff. I'm not going to, but I could. Right? I don't want to play that game, but I could. Right? It's all good, but thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, we want to do it on the couch with Don and Eli from mobile. And yeah, we were on, I think, 2.5 hours, I think. Close to that. Believe it or not, as a members-only video, it has like 80 views. It has 80 views. And we have 30 members now. Thanks to Patty, 10 of those plus her, 11 of those are Patty. Well, and the other people that got a membership on her, thank you, Patty. Patty, you've done more than enough. Way more than enough. Little Man Legion's already flipped the switch. It's cool. Little Man Legion has already flipped the switch. I want to make something very clear here because I've been trying to reach out to... This stream is about Dennis Jerome Jr. Okay? And I'm going to be talking about him again, and I have another offer for Dennis. But I've also made some community postings, and I sent him an email. And I've been trying to reach out to Dennis. Dennis is supposed to be going live on the Pedro and Hannibal channel at the top of the hour. Probably in about 45 minutes from now. Okay? At 7... actually, it's like less than that. It's almost time. It's what? Somebody tell me, what time is it right now? Is it almost 7 in our neck of the woods? GLM? At 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. He's supposed to go live on the Pedro and Hannibal channel. And I emailed him. I said, don't do it. They're going to use you as a lolcow, dude. I'm telling you. Pedro saw the opportunity. So did Hannibal. They're opportunists. They don't care about you. They don't care about interviewing you. They care about the Coach Eli haters that now hate you and are going to pay to, have them, belittle you on the stage. So unless, Dennis, you want to, go through what I've been going through, don't go on that show. Pedro is lying. You are. And I said, you know what, Pedro? If you want to come at someone that's experienced as you, or more experienced than you. I've been doing this longer than you, Pedro. I don't care about your 80K subs. You want to come at someone? Come at me, Pedro. You said you're going to come out here to the Bay Area. I'll see you there. You never showed up, you liar. You never showed up, Santiago. You're a phony and a fraud. You are. You're a liar. You lie to your audience. You're a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Right? And now you want to exploit Dennis Jerome Jr. because you saw me go on his show with the same Coach Eli haters that donated to him, that also donated to your channel with Hannibal, Pedro and Hannibal channel when I was on there. So now you see an opportunity, Pedro, for some cha-ching at the expense of another man, Pedro. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're no life coach. I will come out and say this. You will never be a life coach. I'm a real life coach. I am. A real life coach is not going to belittle a man and mislead a man to come onto a show thinking he's getting interviewed when he's going to get ambushed by a bunch of loser men that will pay you to attack another man. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself, Santiago. Be ashamed of yourself. All you men should be ashamed of yourselves. You're pieces of garbage. You hate yourselves. You've been doing this for years, and I don't care that you do it to me. I'm an expert at this right now. I'm gonna save other people. I'm gonna go around all over YouTube, wherever you guys go, trying to lolcow people to incite donations from losers like Nothing But Silicone and even Thunder, right? Thunder, you're a loser for doing this, man. You say you're some successful businessman, and I think you have a lady at home, but dude, What would your woman think if she knew you're spending your money paying creators, paying other men on the stage to attack other men as locals? That's pathetic, Thunder. You are pathetic. You're a piece of garbage. And I'm taking out the trash, which is you and all the rest of you dudes. It's nothing but Silicone, Pedro, Hannibal, all of you. I'm taking out the trash. I'm the YouTube police. I'm the patrol. I'm the one. All by myself. Because I'm tired of these people. And there are women on this platform too doing the same thing. We're going to get to them because my good friend GLM was doxxed today. We're going to get to that. There's a lot more to talk about. Was doxxed by a group of women I've known about for a long time. That same group of women have been causing mishaps out here on YouTube for the last 5-6 years. Grown-ass women in their 40s and 50s. Doxing other women because they disagree on their opinions or because GLM has a stronger voice. You see, if you let someone trigger you on YouTube, that means they're a better YouTuber than you, right? If you're the better YouTuber, then you wouldn't get triggered, right? The better YouTube is the one that's spitting logic. And, setting the record straight. Now, I don't like to call it triggering people. I don't like to trigger people, but I know my logic triggers people because they're too ashamed of themselves or what they lack to admit the truth. I'll never dox them. I can use my voice. I don't need to do what they do. Still wrong, GLM. And listen, GLM, you and I have been doxxed many times. You're not worried about people coming to get you. That's not the point. The point of the matter is, it's the same group of women that just can't leave us alone, right? I mean, it's the same group of women doing it time after time after time. Dennis, I hope you're not on that show, Dennis. And if you're on that show, I'll tell you exactly how it's going to go. They're going to start out questions from the large super chatters, and then it's going to trigger you. Because here's the thing, Dennis. I've been doing this much longer than you. I used to get triggered years ago. I don't anymore. Like when I came on your channel, I didn't get triggered. I just called you guys out. You guys got triggered. No disrespect, Dennis. I'm not mad at you. I'm looking to actually see, after hearing your premiere video earlier today, I actually liked it, and I'm going to make you another offer here. I'm going to give you and Christina another chance if you're open to it. You have to be open to it. I'm just going to throw it out there and see what you say, right? Because you were very reasonable in that video, Dennis, and because you were reasonable, I want to be reasonable with you. That's the way it works. Being reasonable is a two-way street, right? This is their nature. I told them to show themselves, and they did. They always do. Of course. Of course. I know everything that's going on. I don't pay attention to certain things. Now, some things I do miss. Right? Some things I do miss. But for the most part, if I'm involved in some conversation with someone on YouTube, I pretty much know what's going on for the most part with them for as long as I want to. But I don't pay attention to inactive people, So if someone just pops in out of the blue, I'm not paying attention to them or any content made on them or anything like that, because I've got too many other things on my plate. And Torp, I saw your little video there saying I stuttered, mentioning my living situation. Whether I stuttered or not, it wasn't on purpose. Do I need to explain myself again? Do you guys want to, see, the receipts for my payments every month? What do you want? What do you want me to show you folks? You guys are like the weirdest group of people ever. It's like you want to know everything about everyone. It's like you want everyone to just, show proof on how much air they breathe each day, right? You want people to show proof on how often they shit every day and piss every day. Like what more do you want proof of? You guys want proof of how much oxygen you take in, your oxygen level, or your blood pressure? Like, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to stay connected to a heart monitor while we broadcast live? Like, how much more do you want to intrude our lives, and why? Hey, Alex, how you doing? Hey, Legendary Eli, you should not have to explain your personal life to people. Yeah, no, I get it, man. There's a lot of stuff going on that you're not aware of, Alex, but no, you're right, dude. How you been? How are you enjoying the newly monetized channel? I still need to make it over there when I can, bro. They might as well want to inspect our poop. They want to inspect everything else. Like Torp, you watch me that closely to see if I stutter so you can decide whether you think I'm bullshitting the public or not? What kind of a man are you, dude? Seriously, bro. I don't care if you're bigger than me or if you could whoop me if we met. I'm not into fighting, bro, but I'll still confront you like a man. And I'll say, what kind of a man watches another man that closely for stuttering to try to discredit his story? And you yourself say, this is YouTube. Why do you care so much, Torp? Because I'm a better YouTuber than you? I get more views than you? I've got 2 monetized channels and you don't? What is it? What is it? Is it a competition to you? Because it's not a competition to me. I don't need to compete. I'm just who I am. There's so much to talk about. I'm all over the place, I know, but it's like these people in this community, it's like, oh my God. And many people on YouTube nowadays, just the way they are so desperate for attention and acceptance, like I was saying, these people want to be accepted. It's like, I think, here's the problem with me. I'm waiting for somebody to pass on by. This is the problem people have with me. They see me living in the Bay Area. They see me coming from a good family. Okay? You're right, Dennis. My family bought properties when, I've said this before, I'll say it again, when they were cheaper in the 70s and 80s. So naturally, those are going to be handed down to the family, right? So if there's an opportunity for our family to, other family members to invest in those properties instead of taking that money and spending it on rent for a small apartment, I mean, it would be stupid to not do what I'm doing. But people attack me for it, and they're like, oh, he lives with his mom, and his mom pays for everything, and his mom does this. Grow the hell up. It's time to release the hate and jealousy, right? These people, they want to feel acceptance from somebody like me, and I'm just an average everyday person. Right? I think they want to feel acceptance by me because they're thinking I'm on such a high horse or something. I'm not on a high horse. I'm very confident in who I am and in my words and in my stories and my experiences. And I don't give a shit what anyone thinks about me. This is who I am. Take me or leave me. But the bottom line is, the people that have come at me, come at Dennis, come at, whoever, like this group of men. You've got the Roys, the Flexes, the Pedros. You've got all these men, right? There's something lacking there. There's something missing, right? For them to feel the need to donate money to kick down other men on a live stream panel shows to me that they're lacking something within themselves. They're like seeking acceptance. So you want to be accepted by creators like Pedro and Hannibal. So the way you do it is you send them a lot of money to attack another innocent man that's there for a different reason. He's there to be interviewed, not to be attacked, because you open up your pocketbook. You see, these men that are so weak and pathetic and insecure, they feel the need to spend money to buy people's love, to buy people's acceptance. Fuck that. Grow the fuck up. You guys are pathetic excuses of men. Garbage. Now, not all of you are like that, but many of you are. Now, the ones that are in that group that are not hate donating, they're hating in different ways. They're angry and bitter about women because they went through a divorce and they don't want to accept that half the responsibility of the failed marriage is on them. Yeah, hocus pocus. I really don't want to know that here. Did you say that to troll? Because you're a channel member here. Why did you mention that? I don't care about what Jamie does. I don't want people here coming in here and talking about a rebroadcast. Because that little pipsqueak has no other content without me. He'll have his day. Trust me. Those channels of his are bound to go any minute. Like he could wake up tomorrow and they're gone. I don't have to worry about that. I've got my 2 monetized channels in good standing. I don't have to worry. I don't have to walk on eggshells like little James has to. Little James walks on eggshells, right? It's okay. I've heard he's been doing that. Yeah, well, you know what? If he's doing that and you think he's bullying, go ahead and flag him. Go ahead. See, the thing with Jamie is this. He tells people, oh, I don't flag. Well, you flag everyone, James. You're flagging me right now, live on the air. But I'm not violating any rules. You are. At least circumventing. But, you being, a bully and harasser and talking about people in that way, in a demeaning way, that's hateful and abusive content. For me, all I'm talking about is the pathetic behavior of grown men. Nothing wrong with that. Well, the only thing wrong with that is the way they're behaving. Doesn't violate the terms of service. It's not slander because it's the truth. You guys are pathetic, miserable excuses of men. Alex the Beer Master, hoping I will get the second monetization tier on my channel. Oh, so you're not fully monetized. You just have fan funding. You don't have ads. Yeah, no. Both of my channels were monetized long before the entry tier was there. You had to get the full 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So, both Coach Eli, Elias, Melas, and Coach Eli too have ads and fan funding and all that. You'll get there, bro. You just need a little more watch time. That's all. You got the subscribers. You just need the watch time. You got 3,000 hours, so you just need another 1,000 hours, right? That's not that much. Just live stream every day. I get at least 4,000 hours a month or more live streaming and doing other content. But, I've been doing it, I guess, longer than you. And, I go out there and I network and I meet other people. So I've got a lot of people coming here. You got to keep a certain amount of people around for a long enough amount of time to rack up the watch hours. You'll get there, bro. You'll get there. No, James is lucky I don't file copyright on him. He's lucky I don't. I won't. If I filed copyright on him, it would trigger him. It would just make him go re-upload Coach Eli's greatest hits on 25 sock accounts. Like, that's how crazy that guy would go, right? So he knows I won't file copyright on him because he knows I know he'll do crazy shit. That's how crazy you are, dude. Right? I'll just let it go, dude. I'll let you have your fun while you can. And, you know, you're the master of your own demise, dude. So, you know, trust me, you could wake up tomorrow and all your channels are poof, right? And, I mean, how much longer are you going to be able to create new accounts? And how many people are you going to have use their IP address to create accounts for you or use their phone numbers to verify? I'm sure you're running out of options. I'm sure you've leveraged all your audience and their phone numbers and Google Voice numbers. And actually, you can't even use a Google Voice number. They won't allow it. Use Text Me, Text Now. You go online. I'm sure you've leveraged every option online and you're running out of options, right? Eventually, dude, you're going to have zero. I'll still be here. You won't. Enjoy it while you can, little man. Right, Lycan is running from the YouTube. My son is the biggest Tony Robbins fan. I love Tony Robbins. I think I've told you before. I saw Tony Robbins almost 10 years ago in San Jose. Unleash the Power Within, UPW, a 4-day event, and I walked on fire. It was beautiful. God, what a great event. Like, Tony Robbins is the absolute best at personal development. Like, he is the man. He has energy, like myself. I'd love to be on stage with Tony Robbins one day. He's much bigger than me. That's for damn sure. But I have a powerful voice like him. But his is more powerful than mine. If there's anyone that has a more powerful voice than me, it's Tony Robbins. Here's the thing. Little Jamie knows that if he didn't rebroadcast me, I'd have 80 people here. I'd have his whole audience here. So that's why you do it, James, because you know your audience likes me more than you. And you just don't want to let it go. So you got to keep rebroadcasting me till the day I die or the day you die. Because you know your audience would be here. They would leave your boring crap. Right? So I own you. Who owns who? I own you, James. I own you, dude. I got you locked into my vortex, right? And we're still growing with your simulcasts, you know? You know that we are. Do you want to know what's more bittersweet to me? What's more bittersweet to me is I know deep within I trigger you. I trigger you. And that's good enough for me, right? I'm 11 years your senior. Let me play your game, James. I'm 11 years your senior. I'm better looking than you. I'm able to keep a relationship, right? I come from a good family where I can buy into an estate, and I have, right? Right? Tell us what you got, right? You guys want to question me on what I've got. I'll tell you what I got. I'm proud of what I got. What do you got? And I show myself on camera, and you hide this beer belly you've gained over the last 3 or 4 years for doing nothing but sitting on that chair and drinking beer. Right? You want some criticism? I'll give you criticism, and I'll do it better than you. Go and play your video. Coach Eli's greatest hits. Barbara, Joe Buddy, the N-word. You know, go and play all that. Go and play all those clips. Some are true, some are not. Go ahead. Right? It's all good, dude. It's all good. At the end of the day, I know who you want to be like is me. You want to be just like me, James. You secretly wish you could be me because you follow me everywhere, all day, every day, and you drop everything to rebroadcast me, dude. It's like a secret crush, dude. You know what a secret crush is, dude? That's what you have, don't you? Come on, James, you can admit it. Right? I'm going to keep going. I don't know, GLM. You could think about that on your own. You're going to keep coming at me, stealing my content, then we're going to keep going. Right? We're going to keep going. Now, yeah, Tony Robbins, Eli owns you. Of course I own Jamie. I've owned them forever. I just finally decided that enough is enough, and I'm just not going to, I'm not going to put up with this crap anymore. I'm going to call him out every time and just wait for him to be removed. He'll be removed eventually. He always gets removed. He'll be removed permanently at some point. I'll still be here. I'll still be here. So, yeah. Can someone go over to the Pedro and Hannibal channel and let me know if Dennis is actually on their panel? I want to know if he actually showed up. I bet he did. I tried to warn you, Dennis. Dennis, after what happens, if it happens exactly the way that I said it, that's going to prove to you, Dennis. Tony knows what's up. That's right. Can somebody go over to the Pedro and Hannibal channel real quick and let me know if Dennis Jerome Jr. is on the panel? I have a feeling he went on there. He didn't listen to me. I sent him an email, community post. I went into Pedro's and Hannibal's chat. I put it in there, and I know it's stuck because I checked it from a different account. I can guarantee you, more than likely, that Dennis will rage quit at some point during that stream when he figures out that I was right. And I try to protect you, Dennis. I try to save you. I tried to save you from these goons. He is there and he is talking and talking with no audio. It's pretty funny. What do you mean he's talking with no audio? Did they mute him? Did they mute him or is it on his end? Well, I tell you what, since he's there and I know exactly what's going to happen, I guess I'll see you guys later tonight from Coach Eli to Authentic Life. So we're going to do a reaction. See, we're going to keep talking about these piss poor men on YouTube and the dumb shit they do. We're just going to keep going until it stops. You going to stay up with me all night, James? Because I might go live at 1 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. your time. You want to stay up? You and your cronies? I'll keep you up all night, dude. You want to stay up all night, little Jamie? Little puny Jamie? See, everyone's leaving right now to go check things out. Noticing more swagger. I've always had this, dude. You know what? I didn't want to have to get to this level. Tony Robbins, whoever you are, soccer count, Tony. I've always had more swagger. I've had enough. I'm tired of this crap. I'm realizing that you cannot grow on YouTube until you stand up to these fools, call them out, and knock them out. And when I say knock them out, I don't mean physically. I mean knock them off their YouTube high. Knock them down several pegs. Not with my fists, but with my brain and my mouth. I tried to be Mr. Nice Guy. It doesn't work out here. So, you know, when the going get tough, the tough get going, right? Remember Billy Ocean? I've got something to tell you. I've got something to say. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. So, Dennis Jerome Jr., I'm willing to do round 2 with you and Christina on your channel. And we can do it as soon as this weekend. I'm gonna say Saturday night would be a good night, because I want to. Tomorrow I'm spending time with my lady. She has a doctor appointment. Tomorrow I'm just probably gonna do a walk. We have an early doctor's appointment tomorrow, and then Don and I are gonna go grab some takeout and have a picnic at the park. And no, we're not gonna go live from the park. It's gonna be quiet time. Then I'll probably do a walk. Then on Friday, I'll probably do a walk, and that'll probably be it. Spend time with Dawn that night. And then Saturday is going to be an all-day YouTube thing. And Dawn and I may end up doing a members-only again, members-only live stream. She wants to do another one. Dawn's really loving these members-only live streams. Like, I'll tell you this. There are a lot of streams going on right now. James, and you've got Pedro and Hannibal, and I think maybe even Roy may be going live. There are a lot of streams. And actually, I think Torp is going live tonight too. There's a lot of streams going on that have an overlapping audience. So, I'm cool with having 24 people here right now based on how many streams there are going on. That's actually not bad, and the people will just catch the replay. Someone is impersonating you in Pedro's chat. Well, that's great, dude. They love me, dude. Are they massively donating to trigger Dennis? Have they put a massive amount of donations? Because I'll tell you, if it goes the way I think it's going to go, I'll be going live. I'll be talking about it again tonight. I'll be calling out Pedro, Hannibal. I'll be talking about, hey, Dennis, look, man, I tried to help you, man. We're going to keep going. We're going to go toe-to-toe. I'm going to call out all these fools, all these fake wannabe men. Chowder with the $4.99. God, Chowder, you're killing me. Hi, Coach. My wife said she won't stop spending my money. Please thumb up Chowder's $4.99 super chat. Oh, I don't know. Is it? You know what? You know what I think Chowder is? I think Chowder is 810. That's got to be 810. GLM, you would know if that was 810. Now he's going to say, no, I'm not 810. Because 810 was married, he got divorced. Maybe got married again. Who knows? Chowder, I don't know what to tell you. If your wife won't stop spending your money, I don't know, dude. You got to talk with her, man. Patty says, Chowder, thank you. Eli, that's a good song. That is a very good song that you're singing, my friend. Yeah, thank you, brother. The person that impersonated you donated $25. So they're all the Coach Eli haters are there hating on Dennis Jerome Jr., right? Because Dennis actually was saying he doesn't hate me, and I don't hate you either, Dennis. I don't hate anyone. But the haters didn't get their way fully with Dennis, so now they want to go and pick on him on Pedro and Hannibal's channel, and see Pedro saw the opportunity, and so Pedro just played it up. So Pedro will tell Dennis what he wants to hear. Pedro and Hannibal both know what's up. They're like, oh, this is easy prey, right? And then Hannibal posts on the community tab about this event. This is going to be a fun one, of course, because, you folks know what you're doing. Come on, Hannibal. Do you want me to talk about you, Hannibal? Hannibal, do you want me to look into you and start really talking about you, Hannibal? Because I'll tell you what, there's a lot to dissect. Same with you, Pedro. There's a lot to talk about. And, here's the thing. You guys want to trash talk other men. You want to trash talk my living situation. And I know about all your living situations, right? You don't think I've run background checks on everyone? I have. The bottom line is, it's like, there's nothing wrong with running background checks on people that are public figures, as long as you don't use that information for malice intent. But what I can tell you is that a lot of you are hypocrites. A lot of you are hypocrites talking about my living situation. And I could tell you this. I could really bust some chops about said parties on the stage right now, like Mr. Santiago. Because Mr. Santiago, I tell you what, bro, I could embarrass the shit out of you. Right? Right? Now, I know you do your part, Pedro, and you make money and you pay your bills. But you talk a lot of trash, too. Right? And you exploit innocent people as lolcows. And then you act like you're some saint. And, you know, it's like you want to be this coach, too. No, dude. You can't have it all ways, dude. You can't sit there and play all sides of the fence. Right? And not expect to be called out. Not expect to be exposed. Right? You're going to trash talk people, your hands better be 100% squeaky clean, because I'm telling you, none of our hands are squeaky clean, bro. I changed my name when I left there. You see how Jamie treats former friends. Okay. Dennis is bipolar. He is mentally unstable. No, he is. Yeah, he's bipolar and he's also got ADHD. So they're preying on the vulnerabilities of a disabled man. So here's the thing. You guys call me a disabled hater and one that preys on disabled people? No, you guys are preying on the vulnerabilities of a disabled man. You should be ashamed of yourselves. And believe me, Pedro, I'm a coming, brother. And I'm going to insert myself back into your business, bro. And I ain't going to stop. That's a GT 350. That's pulling out. It's a 5.7. 302 is a 5.0. 350 is a 5.7. Well, that thing can haul ass. Hocus Pocus, he's insane. Be careful with him. Did you order the coach whistle? Not yet, bro. I've had time. There's just too much going on between Dawn and the YouTube stuff and all that. I will, though. Trust me. I will order the whistle. Dawn knows about it. We're gonna order them soon. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, no, I've got it on my to-do list. You know, here's the thing. If people are going to keep talking and they're going to trash talk my life, my living situation and all that, and they're going to try to make a big deal out of it, and then we're just going to talk about theirs too. Right? And this has nothing to do with the former Drama Sphere Jamie community. I'm done with them. Like, I've got nothing to say about any of them. I'm not interested in beefing with any of them or anything. I'm not interested in beefing with anyone. But you know, the DoorDash, gig economy community, any new community, right? If you guys are going to continue to exploit people at their expense and be shady POSs, right? Then we're going to tell people who you really are. I'm about ready to do that with you, Pedro. I've had it. And I'll do it respectfully and professionally. And I'll do it, without violating any terms of service, Pedro, because you know how I am. But, you're going to be one embarrassed soul, dude. I looked into Pedro a long time ago. Because he's looked into me, dissected me. They've all looked into me, right? They know everything about my estate. They know my mother, my brother. They know everything about Don. So why not? All's fair in love and war, right? She can play at that game, right? I don't want to go that route, but I'm just tired of people being taken advantage of. Especially disabled people, right? This is the whole thing right now. Pedro Santiago attacks a disabled man, belittles a disabled man, and incites a hate audience to hate donate on a disabled man with ADHD, right? and who's bipolar. Never going to end, Pedro, and I'm not going to stop until everyone knows about that. Right? You want to talk with me one-on-one, Pedro? It's going to have to be on your main channel. I'm not coming on no crappy Pedro and Hannibal crap, lol-cal garbage channel. And you should be respecting Dennis in the same way, right? Can somebody go over there before I go off there? Let me know. What are they doing? Are they all coming at him? Like, what's being said in the chat? What's going on? Because I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll check it out later. But Dennis, if you and Christina want to do round 2, you know, you said some pretty decent things about me. You sat back and realized what happened. I didn't leave because I felt embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. You guys just didn't get my living situation right. You guys heard bits and pieces, and you guys, you tried to do the right thing on your video or within your video, and you kind of changed up what you think my living situation is, but you still got it wrong. Okay? Dawn and I pay into the estate. We pay the mortgage there, and we pay half the utilities, and a lot of the services are on my name that the whole house uses, that I brought from where I used to live before that. Whoa. Damn. That dude is back. That dude jumped. You see him? I had to back off. Like, what the hell am I going to do? That dog jumped up. Holy Moses. What's going on, Kelsey? Give you a shout out? Who are you? I don't know who you are. How'd you find out about the channel? I don't know who you are. They are all just talking. The chat seems to strongly dislike Christina. Oh, I don't have any dog treats. I'm not going to bring that dog any treats. The dog will bite my hand off. She's from Jamie's. So, is she still a part of the Legion, or is she no longer a part of the Legion? Is she a part of the Legion or not? Kelsey, are you still a part of the are you still a part of the Legion or not? If she is, she's not welcome here. Have a nice day. No Legion members, no active Legion members are welcome here. Especially when one asks for a shout out as a part of a trolling technique to try to give James more content. Pathetic. I mean, I'll tell you this, when it comes to Christina, Dennis being a white knight is going to get him scrutinized. Right? I'm going to have to go back and watch that show. But honestly, I don't think that this show should have happened on the Pedro and Hannibal channel. Dennis has 13K subs. He's a more prominent creator, whether you like him or not. Pedro should do the respectful thing and bring people on his main channel, not his crappy secondary lolcow channel. That's disrespectful, man. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. And Jamie puts out a poll saying, You know, who should I cover? Granny or not Granny. You can't do that. She's got the RO. Country Joe or me or someone else, right? Dude, you're going to cover me all the time. I take precedence. I'm all you have left, dude. It's obvious to me the more you rebroadcast me every time, you don't do it because it triggers me. It doesn't trigger me. You do it because it's all you have left, dude. Just come clean with yourself, dude. It's all you have left. Do you not realize that the real people that know your stupid, fake instigated drama content for inciting donations, they don't know that this is all you have left? Everyone else has left you, dude. All you have is a Coach Eli haters. That's all. That's why you have to. You have to force my content on them, right? Kimball's, the welfare queen. The welfare queen. Sorry, how'd you find out about the channel? Kimball's. See, a lot of these people are probably trolling or being sent by James. Go over and troll Eli on your soccer accounts or on your regular accounts, right? Go over and trigger Eli so I can make content off of Eli. Come on, dude. Stupid, bro. That's why, I've been just calling you out. I'm calling all these pathetic, miserable excuses of men out lately. That's all I'm doing. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep calling them out in real time on these YouTube streets. That's my coaching for right now. It is. You don't like it? Tough luck. That's what I'm doing. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Welcome. Country Joe with the $20 super sticker or super chat. Sorry, Country Joe. Holy Moses, Country Joe. I'm going to have to return the favor. Country Joe with the $20 super chat. Holy shit, you came out of nowhere. And yes, James, she's moderated here because she earned it. Because she's funny, James. Because she's funny. And she's real. And authentic. Wow, oh my God. I could have, thank you. Thank you for the donation, Country Joe. And you folks have no idea. And she became a member too. God, goodness gracious. Oh my, Country Joe. Please tell me that you're okay monetarily because I feel guilty accepting donations from people that I'm not questioning your money. I just want to make sure you're okay to part with this because I feel really, really guilty about that. Wow. That's like that's from London, right? That's Europe. What are those euros? Because that $20 is $29.92 American. That's almost $30 American. That's a lot of money, plus another $5 for the. God bless you. Where are you, CJ? Where are you? I'm talking to you. Oh my God. You're very welcome, sweetheart, and don't worry. Honest, I'm good. Okay. Well, we're going to get you back. Trust me. Country Joe, if you are open to it, I'd love to do some shows with you this week or whatever. Like, are you doing any panels over the next few days? Because I want to hop on some more panels. And how's Amber doing? How's Amber doing? Because I haven't noticed her streaming lately unless I've been missing it. Tiffany's been Tiffany's been a war hero. Tiffany's been going on and on and on. I wish that Tiffany would. Her and Amber are both good women like you. I really wish that whatever is going on with them would just stop. Amber not having a good time right now. You're like, well, you know what? Let's fix that. Well, that's a nice doggy. Yeah. The doggies love me. Well, if you or her go live anytime later tonight, tomorrow, whenever. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. Look at these people coming here. Susie is streaming you. Wonderful. Wonderful. I haven't forgotten about you, Susie. I just got busy. Susie, we'll still talk at some point. I'm still open to talking with you. I got very busy. I'm sorry, Susie. You're not my top priority. You're actually a very low priority. No disrespect. Um, but I'll get to you. I'll get to you when I have time. Which right now I'm too busy. CJ, your army was waiting on your sleeping, but tomorrow 8 p.m. my time. Eli, you're more than welcome. Country Joe, like what time is it where you're at right now? Is it like AM or PM? I want to know the time difference. So you're gonna be on tomorrow. Hey, Eli, good to see you. Get your cray on. Good to see you too. Lady S says, CJ, you are here. 3:48 a.m. Okay, and it is. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. That's an 8-hour. So you're 8 hours ahead. Yeah, you're like in the UK, right? Or like in London or somewhere, right? I can't remember exactly where you're at. But yeah, you're 8 hours ahead. I'm on the West Coast in California. So you're 8 hours ahead of me, and you're 5 hours ahead of the East Coast, the Jamies and stuff, which we don't worry about them. But yeah. Yeah, Country Joe, thank you. I mean, God bless you. That was just that was unexpected. Unexpected. If you haven't subscribed to Country Joe, subscribe to her. I've been trying to connect with her for a while, but people were coming at her and coming at me, and it's like it was crazy for a while. But CJ is very talented. She's she does phenomenal parodies of songs. And I don't know if I should ask her to do a parody on me, but we can figure that one out another time. But she's done some on good old little Jamie and some other people. Oh man. So Dennis Jerome Jr., if you want to do that show on Saturday night with Christina, let's do round 2. Let's see what happens. Why don't we test it out, Dennis? Why don't we test it out? Let's see what happens. Okay? But this time, you got to let Christina talk. And you can't intervene. Like, you can't just intervene because I have better talking points, and she's not used to doing this. If Christina doesn't want to do this, she doesn't have to. If Christina's going to put herself on a public stage in a debate or just a conversation, she has to be able to speak for herself. Like, if she can't speak for herself, then I mean, does she talk to her husband? How does she only say a few words to her husband? Or like, seriously, I mean, I'm open to doing it. Again, round 2, let's see what happens. Let's see who shows up. Let's see what kind of super chats you get. And I want to see if this time, you can allow me to just be me and just lay back a little more. And we can talk about those topics that you mentioned, Dennis, like those topics regarding male and female relationship dynamics. Because we are on a similar page. We are. And those are things we need to focus on. CJ, Eli, and Dawn can sing. We had a blast last night. Yeah. Yeah. I really listen. I don't promote a lot of people, not because I don't want to, because there aren't a lot of good creators out here that are promote worthy. But Country Joe, go over there and get your membership too. I'll be doing the same thing myself. You're going to want to go over there, get your membership, subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications, because I'm hoping to do some collabs with her every so often whenever we can and have some great discussions. And I think Country Joe, have you heard of Zero Jules? I believe she's from your neck of the woods. If you haven't heard of Zero Jules, I want to connect you with Zero Jules because I've known her for 5, almost 6 years now on this platform. All right. And I'm 12 minutes behind Eli. I'm on CPT. Okay, what's that? She's in Scotland. Okay, so Country Joe's in Scotland. I believe Jules is in London or near London. I think it's a similar time zone. I think Jules is 8 hours ahead too. But I think you would love Jules, CJ. I'll end up doing a show at some point just to promote CJ's channel. Patty, I think a collab, me, Eli, and Don. I'd be open to getting Patty on there too. Yeah, no, we could do it. Don and I would love to do that. If you want to have Don and I on, Don, listen, would be thrilled. Like Country Joe. If I go home tonight, well, I am going home tonight. Where else am I going to go? When I go home tonight, I'll let Dawn know if that's what you're open to, and she'll be thrilled. Like she'll be like, wow. She'll be kind of like starstruck. I'm messing with you, but she does. She does respect you. She does. A lot of times I'm playing like videos from these channels, including UCJ, and I'm playing them loud on my phone while I'm making coffee, and then Dawn can hear it across the room, and so she. I gotta know what's going on. Gotta know what's going on. I do turn it off at times, but I gotta know what's going on. But little Jamie's like, oh, Eli's so happy Country Joe came in there and gave him a super chat and became a member, and now they're going to collab, and Dawn's going to go on there, and Eli takes after all. This is no disrespect to you. I don't consider you sloppy seconds, Country Joe, but that's what Jamie would say. Jamie would say, Eli goes after all my exes and sloppy seconds and all of that. And come on, dude. Do you just not realize that people have had enough? People know how much you've taken from me, and because they want to give a little back to ease off the bleeding after all these years. Now you got to just keep it going, dude. Oh, F him, Eli. I'm done being nice. I'm trying, CJ. That's CJ. I can't be anyone besides who I am, and neither can you. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been a nice person, and it's like I've sat back and watched. You and him go at it for years, and I so badly wanted to jump in, but I'm like, you know what? I got things going on with Dawn, and there was just too much going on. It just wasn't the right time. But I'll tell you, what was it, about a week ago when I came on the panel out of the blue with you and Amber on Amber's channel? I was sent the link by Patty. Patty, Patty's a godsend. Like Country Joe, I'm sure you agree. Patty's she's damn good. She's a damn good networker, and she knows how to connect people. I respect that. I'm similar in that way, right? She sent me the link, and she said, "Oh, they were talking about you." And first of all, I'm like, when people are talking about me, is it nice? And then I heard it was all good. And then I saw you were still on. I'm like, I go in the chat and I pop on in, and I come on there, and it was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. All the stuff they're saying about Amber, is not true. All this stuff, here's the thing, all this stuff they're saying about Tiffany's not true. All the stuff they're saying about Country Joe is not true. None of that is true. It's all amped up. It's all fake, instigated drama. That's all it is. Fake, instigated drama. You have tried. We've all seen it. I never went back at him hard, but after this shit lately, nah. Oh, don't mention me. He will be bashing me. I won't let him bash you. And, no, we're not going to let him bash you. I'm not going to deal with that. He's. Here's the thing. He's hanging by a thread. Listen, Country Joe knows Patty. He's hanging by a thread. He's circumventing, and he keeps hiding his channels every day because he knows people are massively reporting him. It's not me. I don't have time for that, but I know other people are. I can tell you, everyone's reporting you on Twitter for circumventing. They're reporting your videos. They're reporting your channels. They're sending feedback. You know it. And so he's all sitting there going from hidden channels to unhidden every day. And it's like, dude, it's not going to make a difference. I mean, if you hide your channel to us on the public end, YouTube and Google can still see it. They'll still take you down. Like you're wasting your time hiding. Maybe you like the attention. Maybe you're like, oh, will Eli say that I unhid my channels again? I guess I did. You follow me like a hawk, so I got to protect myself and keep up. Right? CJ, he went after you both tonight already. Patty says, thanks, CJ. Back at you. That was Hocus Pocus. I said the last one. Country Joe, did you notice one of his last lives about you went down today, Eli? Really? No, tell me about that, Country Joe. And if you have the link, if you can email it to me at Coach Eli at coacheli@eliasmelas.com. Country Joe, your email's on your channel, right? I think I've emailed you before. But just to make sure, I think it's on your channel. So are you talking about on the Coach Legion channel? And you said that was today that happened, or when did that happen? Yeah, I mean, he's on borrowed time, and he knows it. He's on borrowed time. He knows it, right? But I got to get out of here, folks, in a few. We're at an hour and 12 minutes, almost an hour and 13 minutes. 27 here, 13 thumbs up. Thank you again, Country Joe, for your $20 super chat from Scotland. That's worth almost $30 US. That's a lot of money, Country Joe. Thank you. I mean, that's not $20 US. That's $20 in your currency, which is worth a lot more over here. Oh my God! And thank you also for your $4.99 channel membership. I hope Don and I don't let you down. I guess so far so good. The other people are still around. They're still members. So we have 31 members now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Whoa, what was that? Oh, God, I got a bug in my face. What did CJ say there? GH, guys. SYS. Go home, guys. Is that what it is? Yeah, hon, it was reported by someone I know, and they got the email saying it was removed. I'll send you the info. Wow. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, he is a bully. I mean, you are a bully, dude. You're a cyberbully and harasser. That's your content. That's what your audience pays you to create. Bullying and harassing content. Oh, oops. Good night. Not go home. I'm gonna go off the air in a second. But yeah, Country Joe, I'll email you later tonight or tomorrow morning. And yeah, I mean, if you want to have Dawn and I on, and then after after a while, then if you want to bring people like Patty on or whoever on or Amber or whoever, right? No problem, right? You know what I'd also like to see, Country Joe, and I'll work on this because look, honestly, I do think Tiffany's also a good person. I just think there's been a misunderstanding that has nothing to do between Amber and Tiffany. I think that there are some third parties. I think some other people that they were involved with. Kind of stirred it up a bit. I mean that's what I assume. I don't. I'm not. I don't think it's really an issue. And I mean I can't assume who it is, but it's there's a group of people. There's a large group of people that like and has. It's a group of women, and some of them are men too. And somebody's just stirring it up on purpose. Definitely a lot of third party stuff around here. I don't deal with third party stuff, CJ. That's one thing about me. The third party stuff is bullshit. You know that, right? And so, Miss Doubtfire, how you doing? Yeah, that's why I don't want any third-party mediators. I don't need anyone talking for me besides me. I mean, people can ask me questions. You can challenge me on stuff. Not a big deal, right? And same with you, Country Joe. But yeah, when you get those third parties coming in to stir up the pot, it's like intentional stirring up of the pot to antagonize people to keep the drama content going for Jamie. That's all it is. That's all. It's old. I think people have caught on to it. I think it's played itself out. Like there's nowhere left to go with it, right? Oh yeah, Petty Juror is the best. Yeah, I like Juror too. I really like Juror as well. Yeah, I popped on to that was the last stream I came on with you and Juror. That was on your channel, CJ. Yes, and Juror was on your channel, right? I've been so many places, CJ. My mind is spinning. Normally, I'm good at keeping it together, but yeah, the several days ago when I popped on for a little bit, that was on your panel, and Juror was on Juror Live. Yeah, been on here 6 years. Yeah, you see, you and I are veterans, CJ. You and I are veterans. So is GLM. GLM would be also somebody that I think CJ would like, and GLM would like CJ too. I get all the streams confused too. LOL. I get that, hun. Yeah, Juror was on. Yep. Oh, thank you, everyone. I got to get going. I don't know. Depending on how I feel, and I'm gonna check out that Pedro and Hannibal show where Dennis Jerome Jr. was on, and if there's more to talk about, I might go live later tonight because, quite frankly, I'm really tired of these men out here behaving like little girls. Like this community of men paying other men to intentionally be trash talked by creators and only donating if the creators trash talk someone they're interviewing. That's just really, really stupid. It's really pathetic. Right? I mean, come on, let's create some real content, folks. Sandra Palacio, night everyone. Hugs for Dawn, absolutely. All right. Hey, Sandra, thank you. Miss Doubtfire, thank you. That all they have, Eli bashing for cash. That's right. That's right. It's pretty dumb. We're grown ass men in our 30s, 40s, and 50s. I just turned 50, CJ, in December. And like honestly, I've got no desire to behave like a 2-year-old little girl, especially if I'm a man. Like These men are behaving like 2-year-old little girls. But thank you, Patty. We'll be in touch. Let us know if you need something. Country Joe, thank you again for your very, very kind super chat and becoming a $4.99 channel member, number 31. Mrs. Doubtfire. GLM was here earlier. Hocus Pocus. And everyone else, folks. Keep it locked here. Keep an eye on the community tab here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. And also make sure you subscribe to the main channel. That channel's monetized too. It's been monetized for over 4 years. I sometimes post there videos and community posts over there. Links below in the description. Subscribe there. Bang the bell. And select all notifications. So yeah, keep it locked here because I have a feeling there's a lot that's going to happen by later tonight. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other. Country Joe says, move to... Oh, I can't read that. Move to Tom Suss, hun. Okay. Be good to each other. Be good to each other. We're out. Peace out.